Hey there, my name's Chris Winter, and in this video I'm going to go through some of the buttons and dials on your brand new Canon 77D so you can know how to use them. By the way guys, in case you don't have a Canon 77D, I'm actually giving one away, or a Nikon D5600 to one lucky subscriber. So all you need to do to enter is hit that subscribe button down below. And also guys, definitely make sure to check out my brand new list, the top 5 best lenses for the Canon 77D. Now that link will be in the description box below under this video and you can take a look in your own time. But anyway, let's take a look at some of the buttons and dials on your Canon 77D. Now I know at first it can seem a little bit complicated using a DSLR as there are so many buttons on the camera. Once you get used to it a bit more, it really does become familiar using them all. Now to turn the camera on, once you've got your battery in, all you need to do is flick the little button on the left here, the on switch, and you'll see the back LCD screen will come on. Now let's take a look at the main mode dial at the very top here. Most likely when you get your Canon 77D, it'll be in green automatic mode. Now if this is the first time you're using a DSLR, this is a totally fine setting to use as the camera will adjust all of the settings for you. Now one of the special features on the Canon 77D that's not on the Canon T7i is this mode dial lock right here. Now to use this, all you need to do is press down the button and then you can freely move it around. If you try and move it without pressing that button down, it'll be locked, and this is so you don't accidentally bump the setting that you're in and then move to another different setting. So just press it down and you can move it freely. Now if we do twist the dial at the top here, you'll see we have a number of different settings such as scene, flash, and different effects. If you want, I recommend playing around with these settings as well, but once you start to get the hang of your camera, you'll probably want to use these manual modes over here. Now there are a ton of great videos on YouTube if you'd like to learn more about these once you're ready to go fully manual. Now if we move to the front of the camera, you've got a lot of buttons that you'll use a lot, starting with the very first button, the shutter button, or the one that you'll use to take your photos. So to take a photo, firstly you can half press the shutter button, and this will allow you to autofocus on your subject. Then you'll hear a beep, and then with a full press of that button, you'll take your photo. On the left here we have your autofocus selection button, in the middle we have your ISO button, and on the right here we have your light for your top LCD screen. This button's really useful if you're in the dark, maybe taking a time lapse or something like that, and you want to see the settings that you're using. So all you need to do is press it down and the light will come on for around about 10 seconds or so. And jumping back to the front now, we have our main dial. With this dial, you'll be able to adjust different settings such as your ISO, aperture, and shutter speed. Moving back again, we've got your top LCD screen, which I was talking about just before. This is great if you want to see a number of different settings and also how many photos you've got left on your SD card and also how much battery you've got left. Let's now take a look at some of the buttons on the back of your Canon 77D. The red button at the top here will allow you to record videos. To record a video, firstly make sure you're in video mode using the switch on the left here, then press the red button at the top and you're good to go recording your first video. Below here we have our Q button. This button is great as it allows you to change different settings once you press it down. Below it on the right here we have our Wi-Fi button, which allows you to quickly set up Wi-Fi so you can transfer your photos over the air. In the middle here we have your playback button. After you've taken a photo or a video, you can hit this button and take a look at what you've taken. To move to the next photo or video, all you need to do is press these buttons on the right and the left here, or of course we have the touchscreen on the Canon 77D. You can simply slide your finger like you would use on an iPhone or Android phone. Now if you're not sure if your photo is sharp or not, you can press this little zoom button right here. The more you press it, the more zoomed in you'll get. To zoom out, all you need to do is press the button above it. If you're not happy with the shot, you can simply delete the photo by pressing the trash can button at the bottom here. You can press that, go to erase, and then hit set, and it's deleted. Now another button you will likely use a lot is the menu button. Once you press this, it'll take you into the menu system where you can change a number of different settings, but I'll make another video on that one soon. Next to that, we've got the info button at the top here, which allows you to change some of the information displayed on your screen. And at the bottom right here, we have our secondary dial. With this, you can quickly change settings such as white balance, autofocus mode, and even set a timer. So that was just a quick tutorial on the Canon 77D. Now, if you haven't done it yet, definitely make sure to subscribe to go into the draw to win a Canon 77D or a Nikon D5600. And also definitely make sure to check out my brand new list, the top 5 best lenses for the Canon 77D. That link is in the description box below under this video. You can take a look. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Happy shooting with your new DSLR, and I'll see you next time. Bye.